Welcome to the tutorial that will help you go through your profile, settings, and notifications on your student Canvas page. So first off, once you log into Canvas, you are going to click on Account. And from Account, go down to where you see Profile. And at Profile here, you'll be able to edit your image. So once you click the pencil icon, you can upload a picture or take a picture from the webcam or Gravatar. Please remember that all pictures need to be school appropriate and all pictures are looked at by admin before we approve them. So it might take some time before you see your image pop up to the public. Once you're satisfied with your image, go ahead and go to Settings. From Settings, there's a couple of things that you can do here, like add another email address. So the email address associated with Canvas is your school Google account. However, if there's another email address that you would like to use, you can also put in another email address so all of your notifications will go as requested. Then you will also receive notifications on your cell phone. Everything else here should be left as default, except for the Google Drive, which is explained to you in another tutorial. Now let's look at notifications. So from Account, click on Notifications. Notifications are important because this is how you tell Canvas when to communicate changes that have occurred within your courses. So here are some recommendations for students. You can always come back at any time and change your notification preferences. Perhaps you're getting notified too often or not enough. Come back to Notifications under Account at any point in time. I'm just going to identify some of the notification preferences that teachers strongly recommend you choose. So if you're unsure of what the activity is talking about here, for due date, these are assignment due date changes. You would probably need to know if a due date has changed pretty often. So I might suggest that you have this Canvas notify you right away. For grading policies, that's a change in the grading policy. Likely that won't happen, but if it does, perhaps you just need a weekly summary or maybe nothing at all. For course content, this is really showing you how often a teacher might be updating the content on Canvas. You probably don't need to know this every day. No way. Maybe daily if you're interested, or perhaps weekly. I'll leave it at weekly. Files is telling you when a file has been added to your course. Perhaps we also leave that on weekly. For announcement, this is important. You do want announcements right away. So have an announcement sent to you by clicking the screen check. An announcement created by you, well, if you created it, you likely probably don't need to know right away. However, you might want to have a daily summary if you create an announcement. Grading is probably what you're most interested in. So grading will alert you when an assignment or submission grade has been entered or changed, or if grades have been published or, in our terms, unmuted, or if there's any change to how the grades are weighted. You would likely want to know that right away. However, some of you might choose to also get this sent as a daily summary. I recommend a daily summary because multiple teachers might be posting at different times and might be posting within a day a few assignments. That could be a lot of notifications, perhaps up to like 14 notifications a day. You don't need those individually. I would select send a daily summary. An invitation, this would be for a web conference, group, collaboration. Likely this won't be used often, but if it is, you would probably like to be notified right away. And for submission comment, this is how a lot of your teachers will be giving you feedback on an assignment, either because perhaps it wasn't turned in properly or just as another feedback about how well you did. So you might choose to have this information sent to you right away. For Blueprint Sync, that's not really something that you need to know about. So if it's given to you as an option, just click X. For discussion and discussion post. So discussion is a new discussion topic in your course. Some teachers might be assigning this as an assignment to discuss, similar to posting blog posts. If that's the case, you would probably like to know right away when that is posted. Now, discussion post, this is a new discussion post on a topic that you're subscribed to. It depends on what the assignment is. If you need to respond to everybody who's posting, you might want that right away. Otherwise, a daily summary will probably be fine. So, added to a conversation. So, a conversation is basically a message board. So, you would like to know if you were added to a conversation and if you received an email, especially from your teacher. Conversations created by me, well, that will be your choice. Whether you would like to see replies daily, right away, or weekly. Scheduling is something that likely most of your teachers will not use. And so if they do end up using the scheduling function of Canvas, they'll let you know. And you can go ahead and ask your teacher if this is something you should be aware of. For groups and membership updates, go ahead and click on the time so that you'll receive it at the end of the day if it's given to you at all. So conferences, recording ready, most teachers won't be using that function, as well as administrative notifications. You would probably like to receive those at the end of the day, if anything there is actually changed. And that's it for your notifications, profile, and settings.